Today is Friday. It is 9:30 in the morning. Summer is up bright and early. She was playing earlier. Now we're heading over to my mom's house. And today I want to take you along this drive. So I'll be looking at the road and I'll be driving. You enjoy the view, but I want to talk to all of you. So if anyone wants to participate in the chat after I finish driving, I'll read your chat and I will reply to you. But along the drive, listen to me if you can, because I think upcoming in the next few months, the next few years are very crucial. I want you to enjoy the view. Okay, so I want you to look up. I want everyone to look at the bright side. Okay, we have, if you look around me, I'm not going to turn around the camera. Okay, this side, the clouds are, if you know about the weather, if you know about how clouds formate, clouds are not the best thing about having a gloomy day is, it's not going to be there forever, right? If it's a sunny day, it's not going to be there forever. So everything is in passing. Okay. So slowly, this weather, the wind is moving the clouds and it'll pass. Okay. Always remember, if you're having a bad day, if you're having a sad day, if you're having a depressive episode, this too shall pass. Your job in that part when you're feeling down and depressed is to accept that there is something bigger than you that is controlling this, that is making our nature to go through a depression. We must be patient. We must accept it. If you can change it, change it. But if you cannot change it, and if it's controlled by something greater than you, see, even the sun is shining as I say this. See, I'm not controlling the sun is controlling me. So the only thing that I can do is succumb and pay respect to the sun and accept my place in the universe. All right. So I know we want to go solar, we want to use the sun, harness the sun, but have you ever thought the sun is also harnessing us? Yes. We always think, I think especially when people are, so egoistic, they tend to think the sun and the moon and the stars and the trees are there to serve us. No, my dear. We are here to serve the earth. That's our only job. That's why our lives are impermanent. If we are as powerful as the sun or the moon or the trees or the earth, we would be permanent. We are impermanent beings who think that we have such great egos and we want to control everything. So, if you're going through a hardship with weather, with emotions, with be it, petty things like finances or anything, I want you to realize who created you, how big of a system governs you. I'm not talking about like law and order and all that stuff. Those are man-made stuff, right? I'm talking about the nature, which governs us. That is our number one. For me, on Friday, I'll tell you, Alhamdulillah, one good thing is, like, for me, Allah, I know, is formless, so I can see Allah in the clouds, I can see Allah in trees, I can see Allah in the sun, I can see Allah in summer, I can see Allah in you who are watching me, so that's how I view everybody. And you can, if you have the ability, if you have the love and compassion for other human being, inshallah, you know um, Allah will exist in you as well. Okay, no matter what your background is, right? We are all just made different labels for that. So let's go on this drive. So the reason I made this, I want to start my morning in a motivational drive, because I'm off to visit my mom, and to be honest, the weather's been so unpredictable. Like my friend said yesterday, that I used to go more often. I used to even go to their gym. I've gotten into so deep into the algorithm that I even am missing out on simple joys like working out, going to see what's next. One of the biggest challenges we're all having, at least for me, I'll be very honest, is a financial challenge. Not knowing where our next paycheck will come, because things are changing so drastically. We can't even, by the time we're scrolling, the update is done. So, how are we supposed to catch up? We are slow human beings. So, the only thing that I can do is accept. At this moment, I accept the changes are happening so fast that I might lose all my possessions, that I might lose all the monetary stuff. And if so, what is the lesson that the universe is trying to teach me? Is go back to who you will be with, um, who will accept you as you are when you are zero. You know, hold on. I told you sirens go off here. That's a pretty, normal day, sadly, when sirens go off here. Um, so every time, have people in your life that you can count on when you are zero. That you, if you lose everything, that there are people who can accept you, love you, care for you, and be there for you. You know, for who you are. So my number one wealth and richness is the people in my life. You all watching, even if you are not with me here in US, you are like, why do I talk to a camera on my phone? Because in my heart, I believe you're here with me. Trust me. I will say this, Allah promise, because I know when I turn on my camera, even if someone is not there, I know there is someone for me. Because I know in my heart, someday you will watch this. Okay, so that's why I'm leaving this. Why is my channel called Lucky's Legacy? Because Lucky, she couldn't speak, but she left me a big message. Okay, so I have to deliver that message before I pass away, inshallah. I hope I get to live until Summer's entire life. My goal is to make sure Summer blooms into a full creature. Okay, and make sure that her job on earth is complete. Along the journey, my friends, you must also bloom. So whatever water, whatever manure that I have to put onto you, I will put, because that is my job. Even for a flower to bloom, it's almost spring here, right? The flowers are late blooming this year. We have to accept, it's called seasons. Some seasons harvest comes fast. Some seasons harvest comes slow. Flowers are not budding here in the Midwest. It's March 17th. Normally last year I saw small buds. No buds this year. Why? Because that's how nature is. Nature is like, be patient. I'm not giving you any buds right now. I'm not giving you any pumpkins or seeds or any fruits yet. So we cannot be angry with nature when it's not providing according to our time. Because the nature and the universe doesn't go according to our time. It goes on its own rhythm. We, on a human level, we made calendars, the Gregorian calendar, the Islamic calendar, the Christian calendar, whatever calendar you want to call it. But nature goes on its own rhythm. We cannot capture that, no matter how advanced we get with all the chat GPT. And now yesterday they told me chat GPT came out with image sensor. Good. But to catch up with what the world that has been here for billions of years is not going to be easy, right? In our understanding, we will never capture it. It's much more grander. It's much more loving and compassionate than any technology can create. Currently, the technologies that we have, they are good ones. Like Wikipedia, I think it's for free, non-profit, but a lot of it are trying to get subscriptions, memberships, where people around the world, some of them can't afford it. So um, if you want to create good technology, try to provide service for the underprivileged. you know um, at least they can watch it for free, and don't push ads. Even with YouTube, I had a subscription. Now I don't. Even though I live in America, I can't afford their subscriptions anymore. It's ridiculous. For new users, they are giving a deal. For old users, they are not honoring the work that we have done. So we feel kind of like, I've done all this work for you, but I'm unappreciated. So why? That is greed, right? Because they constantly want new users, and the old gets tossed away. That is really heartbreaking. Okay, so my job is to retain whoever I have in my life, be it new, be it old. You know, I want to contain uh, people or friends that I had in my life. Older, as in, I'm not talking about age. Let's say you subscribed to me 3 years ago. Okay, let's say you even didn't even subscribe. Let's say you saw me 3 years ago. You remembered me. Okay, and then today, if you recognize me, I'll be so happy. I don't even need your subscription. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about, because that to me tells me that, oh, you remembered me, even if you didn't subscribe, even if you did. I'm not trying to get. I really don't need anything from you all I need is your presence, so I can um, be a better person. I used to wear old clothes. Okay, I never got these clothes from YouTube or anything, but I realized I should dress better because I saw the benefits of renewing myself. So I got a deal and I went and got this. So when we have friends, when we have new life, when we have new perspectives, we want to change ourselves. And I like that my mom always likes new stuff. My mom always says, if something is old and if it's to the point that you can't wear it anymore, don't wear it. Even in Malay, I'll tell you, in a Sri Lankan Malay, we said, Lama pada musibat. Like old ones are unfortunate. It's true. Today is the St. Patrick's Day, I will tell you. Something that if you hold on to it, if it's old and and the seasons are changing and changing and changing, but you cannot let go of it, that will become a misfortune. Okay, you must I'm not saying throw it, but if you can't throw it, keep it, but get something new. Because fortune or lucky luck means to generate. If you're in one place, there is no luck. All right, if you're meditating, I meditated myself, and if you've been meditating your entire life, this year I invite you to take a break from your meditation, start moving. Okay, there are times in our lives when we are depressed, we must be active. Okay, that means we have to do the opposite. When the weather is gloomy, when things are not generating, we must generate. Okay, we cannot uh, say, oh, everything is close, everything is down, we also go down. No, we that means the nature is saying everything's go down, you must now come up. If everything is coming up, everything is blooming, then we can take a break. That means nature is like, oh, don't worry, we got this. Everything is generating. You can take a break. We'll provide for you. So I understand that. Hold on. I don't have a reverse camera. I'm old school. Alhamdulillah, I can reverse with no problem. I just need a side mirror and a back mirror. That's why I don't change my car. I mean, I could, but don't need to, because I love this. I'm so used to the perception of, you call it peripheral vision. Okay. uh, so I have that, so I can navigate. From being an aviator, I obtained that. Okay. It's called spatial orientation. You must know, according to where you are in space, where where you sit, where when you're flying. This is 2D, we are on ground, but when you're flying up above, it's 3D. You can go, you can do a stall, you can do a, barrel, whatever you want to do. But so I learned from that is that we need to know where we are. Are we in a cloud? Are we outside of a cloud? Are we in a fog? Okay, how do we come out of a fog? When we are in a fog, we look at our instruments and then we navigate out. And there's something within us that will always can guide us, back to our true path. Even animals have it. Even summer have it. If you look at turtles, if you look at turtles who get, look at Summer. Even Summer knows once we get here, she's like, okay, our destination is here, let's look outside. Do I need to tell Summer to look outside? She knows exactly to look out. Gonna go and have a better day, because the algorithm, if you remain in it, if it's going on a good path, catch it. Okay. If you're in the algorithm and you're like, this is not me, this is not true to who I am. I'm a very vibrant, motivational person. Why am I talking depressive stuff? Then stop. Okay, stop and find quickly people. Yesterday I was saying in Malay, find 5 people who will motivate you. Otherwise you will be dragged down in the algorithm. We won't be able to find you either, right? Very, very important, because if you type sad, you will get a bunch of stuff that are sad. If you type happy, you will get a bunch of stuff that are happy. That's how quickly our world is manifesting. So if you want to motivate me and keep motivated, no matter how the weather is, come along. Now I'm going to the gym. All right. I don't have a gym membership. I can't afford it anymore. Uh, but I have access to my parents' place where they provide a community gym. So I'm going to use it. All right. And we're going to get some our body endorphins and all that running. And we're just going to start there. Very simple step. All right. Talk to you all soon. I'm going to head out. I need to carry some bags. See you soon. I'm going to be at the gym. So if you're watching, if you have access to a gym or workout equipment, or you are in a good place where you're like, I can work out with Adam right now, go get your workout space ready. I will see you in like within 30 minutes. I'm coming to the gym. You be in your gym. I'll be in my gym. Chat to me. We'll get through the workout. Let's do it. Okay.